Yes, I'm back. I had a problem, and most likely maybe somebody did see that I posted on the community tab that there would be a no live stream because I have had a problem with OBS, which is the streaming software. For some reason, I didn't get the screens looking correctly. And yeah, it works now. So we are back and just playing some of the presets. And this is a very nice one from Prisma. So today we talk about Prisma again. 3 times blade, the original blade. That's why it is important if you have the Explorer bundle to install the Legacy installer, because yeah, this is a wonderful preset created by the original blade from Jamal. Created these great presets, and you see it's very small, so I don't have the big screen version active of this one, but it's a very, very nice synth sound. Yeah, you can play hours. So this is the Electrosphere sound by Jamal. So only the Jamal banks are worth installing the Prisma. So I'll just pick a few of them. Aha! Sequencing playing. '80s disco. And as you can see, you can make split points because each layer has an easy edit. So now I pick for all the pages the easy edit. It has a keyboard layout where you can make split points, even transpose things. Each layer has its own EQ. And each layer has its own MIDI filter to change, for instance, that it doesn't respond to the mod wheel or the pitch bend. So it's very sophisticated in how you can use the 4 layers. Then we have the multi-control page, which makes detuned. So even a raw stack here. Let's see some raw stacks by Jamal. Also split points. Very stereo. But okay, so the last version of Prisma, if I go to the default presets, I always start at the default preset. We have the what we played last time, the very cool RG power chord presets, which are in this new bank called Power Chord Stacks. There we have all kind of cool power chord sounds combined even with other synths. So yeah, this is a high tempo, of course, but the cool thing is with Prisma, if you have a preset and it has a sequence, you can edit everything. So should we maybe make a complex because yeah, the dance app has some complex sequencing, but let's simply start from scratch. So I go here. What should we pick? Should we pick one of the last products? Go to X. Okay, one layer, go to X. I open it. In the manager, I can pick here an ARP sequence and look to things which are make it dry. And you still can make things off, so you still can add it. So now I put off the first step, and I can do that if I do, for instance, a second synth, for instance, a bit 2. I go to bit 2, and I take there. Okay, I think the microphone can be a little bit louder. I take there something from these sequences. Yes, on Genie project maybe. No. Also here I shut down the delay, because I can use the delay later on in Prisma itself, which saves some CPU. Okay, one is a little bit loud. And also here I can change things. And then I start combining things. Maybe a bit too busy. Adjust the synth. Just tweaking around. That one is maybe a bit too busy, so just combining two sequences together. It's not really that of a, and I think I should add something steady. And so what should we take? The third one. The third one we could take Predator 3 maybe, with something which is cool. I open Predator 3, go to the manager, turn some side tracks. Maybe there's a cool. It is not really one thing. It's too much of a wild thing. It's also a little bit dry. But let's experiment. So maybe I should have this one half speed. already better, isn't it? Now, so, and what I would do then now is, and that's something we beat this little bug, we can say here, filters, so that we change the filters here. So I could pick from the layer 1, filter frequency from layer 2, which is the bit 2, filter 1 frequency, and from layer 3 also the filter 1 cutoff frequency, and make it shut down. So let's see what happens if I shut it down. I think that one also has a second filter, isn't it? Yeah, that has a high pass filter. So I think the layer 3 also could pick the high pass filter. Here it is, and make that one go open. Let's see what happens now. That's interesting. Yeah, then we could do also, yeah, change, for instance, the decay. So make the sound more percussive. So I would go to layer 1, amp decay, layer 2, amp decay, layer 3, amp decay. Yeah, I'll make it negative and then makes it, should be going shorter. Interesting, isn't it? And here we could have then reverb and stereo delay. And then, of course, these we are going to use. But let me first save the preset before I do something wrong. Save preset. I put this one in the default preset. I will give it a sequence live October called. But in the meantime, I need to check the live stream chat room. Hello, everybody. And people are joining in. Herr Browns has a question from Rob. Is your VST folder also a OneDrive D? No. My VST folder is simply all products are on the main. So if you install VST3 has a set location, which is the program files, common files, VST3, I believe, the top of my head. What you could have on a different location is the preset sections. So for instance, what is in my documents, this you can on PC, you can have that on a different location, but the plugin itself is on a set location on your basic hard disk. It's not that big in size. I think the presets, everything together, especially if you use NKS with the audition things inside of it, so they have little audio examples of each preset. The NKS makes the documents bigger with our presets. So our presets, it's not that huge. So so VST3 is installed on the main hard disk on the PC, so your C disk, and documents you could have on a different one on PC. On Mac, we don't have this option. Sometimes people question us if the products could be installed on a Mac on a different location, but currently we don't have that option. Maybe people are used to huge libraries from Contact with classic stuff, which is sometimes huge in size, but that is not the case with our software. I think if you have the Explorer 9 bundle, in total would be maybe 15 gigabytes if you maybe also added the NKS. So it's not that extremely big. Okay. Okay, and now I need to go to the manager. I go to the FX. Here's the FX. I pick here the reverb and a stereo delay. Let's see what we have with this one. Then I pick here the layer 1, FX1 send, and for these, layer 1, FX2 send. It's like a mixer, like the mixer which you have in the hardware, FX2 send to the delay, and FX1 send is to the reverb. Okay, here I do something wrong. Layer 2, FX2. So layer 1, FX2, layer 2, FX2, layer 3. And these are then for adding delay to the sound. So I add a value, 74%. And for the reverb, I take only the percussive sound. Not bad. So now you have 3 sequences playing: Go to X, Bit 2, and Predator 3. So I make this one downloadable for you, and then you can place this preset in a spot where you want to have it. So it's called Sequence Live October. Maybe I should rename it to October 24. That makes it a bit easier to track. So if I go to the manager, I need to give it also a is a synth sound with ARP sequences. Now, wow, ARP sequences, percussive. It's synced. It has a effect. It's pretty bright, and then I do save the preset again with this tagging. Save. Okay, I could rename it now. So if we go back here, rename. Let me see how that. 24. 2024. Yeah, here it is. So that one I make downloadable for you. Let me check the volume. F4. So, okay, you need to have F3 is the... That's good. And yeah, and if you combine it with other instruments, then you hear the real power, of course, of such a sequence. So it's now just a... There's something else playing. Modulation wheel. So now it sounds nice. Okay, so that's a useful one. I will make that one a downloadable as a zip, and then you need to copy it to the bank folder of Prisma in one of your favorite folders. Maybe you created already your own folder, but you could also throw it in the default preset 99, or put it in the dance, or in the dance app maybe, or stack synths. Yeah, for the ones I see somebody upgraded to Explorer 9. Yeah, don't forget to install Prisma, because with Prisma we have the very nice presets with power chord, and I played them last week, so check out the last week live stream with a power chord. And yeah, you see my screen is a little bit different. How is it on? Oh, I don't see the screen here. I had a little bit of trouble. I don't have any. Oh, here's the preview. Okay. I had a little bit problems with OBS doing weird stuff. And now I can see the screen which you see. So everything looks good, I think. Yes, you can see me. I can wave to you. We can see the keyboard. Maybe the keyboard could be a little bit bigger. You see me playing. So if you have the Explorer 9, install the Explorer 9, activate it. Once you have Explorer 9 installed, then also run the legacy installer, because I started this live stream, for instance, with a very nice preset from Jamal, which was called Extrosphere 2. Let's play this one. And that one uses the original blade, and the original blade is in the legacy installer. So the legacy installer of Explorer 9 you can run with your Explorer 9 serial, and then you have also the legacy products, which is original punch, sub-boom bass, blade, because there are some very nice presets. So let me play this one. Isn't that a nice preset by Jamal? So, yeah, I also shared the newsletter, pointed out the last live stream where we played many presets from Prisma and the power chord. And of course, in the live stream, in the newsletter, I also mentioned that there is a nice electronic music festival in Oorschot, that it's in the middle of Brabant. So if you live in Netherlands or Belgium or close to the Dutch border and you like electronic synthesizer music, you need to come over. There are many concerts, different artists. So check out my post also on Facebook on this subject, or in the newsletter I mentioned this. Normally I would go on a Saturday as well to be hanging around there, because it also has a very nice vibe and it's nice to chat around with the other people. But I play live myself here in my little hometown the last Thursday actually on Halloween, Thursday the 31st of October. In the Cult Cafe, there is a little organization in my hometown. Each Thursday, and the last Thursday of the month, they have a little concert, and they had blues, rock, all kind of music styles, but never had synthesizer music. So they invited me. So I'm gonna play a little bit live music in my own hometown. So that's gonna be fun. Very little audience. I think all cards are now sold, and of course a lot of local people will come over. So that's the reason why, because I see Johan, because Johan, you're gonna miss me for next Saturday, because I'm busy in my studio preparing for this live event. So yeah, Prisma, it's an amazing tool. You see, you can make really super synth sounds. Let me see, here we have Purist Op Split by Jamal, which uses Bluetooth. A bit odd sound, a bit muddy, but Afterglow. Oh, uses Bluetooth. Yeah, and you also can see that there is a little popping up here because it needs to load very often the sound. So just playing a few of the Jamal sounds, and you see the original subboom bass. Yeah, Asia split uses 3 times Blue 3. Let's just play it. Aha, with the pan. I should modulate and go to pentatonic. So the split is some percussion sounds. Then you got the flute and the koto. So a 3 split point, this one, called Asia split. Yeah, cool, isn't it? So this is an older preset, but you see Blue 2 is used here, and a very nice preset session by Jamal, brilliant sound designer. Okay, let me see. So this is from Jamal 2. If you go to Jamal 3 bank, I think we have a bit more newer instruments used. Let's see, this is Go 2. Wow, and we already have a Go 2X, but let's see what happens with this one. Of course, you could use the search category and look for pads, and it shows only the pads. Now loading, please wait. Ain't that a nice pad? Dreams Phasing in SuperPads 1. Oh, that's in SuperPads. I didn't know that. Oh, now it goes cross. Yeah, it searched the, but it goes cross the, of course I have to put that one. So that's a very nice one. Dreams Phasing. I need to use this one when I play myself live the 31st of October. E621 is, of course, Smaakversterker. It's the code, the European code for something that makes that you keep on eating paprika chips. Ooh. Yeah, as you can see, it's a super synthesizer, all these sounds together. So, okay, let me check the chat room. Okay, they're talking about all kind of things. So yeah, these are all very interesting. Prismatron. So that could be maybe a mellotron sound. So let me play it. Now it's more reminds me more like a emulator. Just playing sounds from Prisma. So Prisma is a free plugin which you can request on my products if you own at least one product. So if you, for instance, only have RG or only power chord, you still can use it, although it will not play the other presets, but you still can use, for instance, if you have power chord, the power stacks, which is the new latest plugin added to the Explorer 9. Prisma. Rob, why did you name it Prisma? Yeah, Prisma is Dutch for a prism. So you have from the famous Pink Floyd, you know, this Prisma thing where white color comes out and the other side, white color on the one side, white light, and on the other side, if you break the light, you get all the different colors. And that's also why it's called Prisma, because it's the Dutch name for prism. So it combines all the colors of our instruments together in one package. So the colors are then the individual instruments, and the output is then the white color light from Prisma. Stab synths. Well, these are more the stabby synths for big stabby sound. Isn't that ugly? Okay, still the drag and drop with Rocket isn't working on your laptop. Strange. Yeah, that's good that you then email me. Drag and drop works on my computer, maybe it's down to a sometimes, but that's more Apple, that you don't have a read-write function on it. But we can figure it out. One thing you could do is then, for instance, start up Prisma, the standalone version. So if you install Prisma, you got a desktop icon where you can have Prisma as a standalone, and load inside Prisma then RawKick and see what happens with drag and drop of the samples. Yeah. You got all kind of colors with Prisma. Yeah, typical Dutch lead sound. So you got all kind of things together. Stack da bass 1. I wonder what that one is. Big Sin. Yeah, nice, isn't it? So Prisma, absolutely fantastic in this case for our use. But you see very often, if you go to, let's see, SuperPad, sometimes it's only 2 things combined. It's in the end, you can have up to 4 layers, but sometimes 2 layers is more than enough, because otherwise maybe too much is happening. So yeah, memory table. Metal Air, Blue 2 again, and Predator 2. Expressive sound. So maybe for the last thing, what I could do, I made one preset where I stack sequence sounds together, which is nice because you still can edit all the layers you have. But let's do a default preset and simply combine, for instance, a FM synthesizer together with a analog machine, but then in both cases, of course, virtual. So I take Blue 3, I open Blue 3, and let's see what we have. Find preset as guitar, something with guitar. Search. Okay. Okay, I stop then. So this is it's FM sound. It is using FM synthesis. You see all sinus waveforms. 3 oscillators are used. This is the first one, modulated by oscillator 2, which is here, and modulated by oscillator 1. So this is no sample, but it gives the impression that there is a nice sound. So, and we're going to combine that with a Jupiter A. So I have a virtual FM synthesis sound together with a nice analog type of pad sound. So we go to bit 2, looking for Jupiter 8 type of synth sound, pad sound. It's a bit too loud. And now I could say, okay, let's do some filter pad. Filter pad. I go to bit 2, layer 1. No, layer 2 it is. Filter 1, and I guess also filter 2 is used. Filter 2 frequency. And I can go 2 ways. I can make the filter go down. So I think this is good. I could have the let's see, the attack pad and the release of the pad. So I pick down the layer 2 again, amp attack, and here the layer 2 amp release. So I can make it then longer. And then here we could say stereo delay. Stereo delay, that would be on layer 1. Or let's make it only layer 1. I could do FX1 sound, layer 2, FX1 sound. No, FX2. I take FX2. Sorry. FX2, because FX2, I create here the stereo delay, and I put on the FX1, the reverb, and then on the guitar, I will put on the reverb. So let's play it. So we have that. And then the stereo delay, I can still have it. Okay. So now you have, and I still would add a little bit of the vibrato to the, so I would go to the LFOs, and then you have the vibrato. Yeah, it's a nice, it's not fully okay. What I also could do, maybe the guitar should be 1 octave higher, and that's cool. Here in the keyboard layout, I can say transpose this guitar one octave higher. Maybe then. No. Keep it this way. Or maybe adjust the sound a little bit. Make it a little bit more mellow. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not 100% sure if this is the good sound. Maybe a third layer could work, but I could save this one, save preset, and would say then, not sure sound. I would call this not sure sound. Yeah, the pad is a typical Jupiter pad. So if I play this for the Peru fans, yeah, the pad is very nice. So this is the bit 2, called GP pad type 2. So definitely, if, as mentioned in the music, you almost will not hear that it's not an original Jupiter 8. So nice bit 2 is sounding. Yeah, doesn't it sound great? So I make these both available. So I zip them and you can place them together in the default preset, or maybe you created your own bank folder. If you go to the manager up here, you can create new one and you can create your own bank. I would, for instance, you could say make it 00 and where you put all your own sounds. So not sure sound and the sequence live sound. Well, you can download. Great, now I have these chords. Cat, yes. It's pretty easy, the chords. It's a C minor, C, S, G, C, F, G sharp. Oh, that's my chair. It's not my back. I forgot to take the other chair. Okay, guys, I had a very long day today because, so I'm a bit earlier ending my live stream. I hope, by the way, everything is fine with Storm Aldrich, because he was in the area where they had in the USA this terrible, terrible storm. So I hope everything is fine with Storm Aldrich. I did send him an email to ask him if everything is good. Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys, and we keep in touch next week, another live stream, or in the case I'm too busy with the live gig, maybe it's 1 week, over 2 weeks, but normally next week, Thursday, I will be back again. So I will upload the Prisma presets. Thanks for watching, and we catch up next week. Bye-bye.